Welcome to Building with Tyler. My name is Tyler, and this channel is simple. I'm going to give you the best PC build for your budget without wasting your time. Today, the best AMD gaming PC you can build right now for under $1,300. Every part highly rated, every dollar justified. Let's get into it. Quick note here, this channel is meant to not waste your time, so on screen now you will see all the parts for this specific build. If you want to, you can take a screenshot of what's on your screen now. All links will be in the description below, but if you're willing to stick around, we're going to go through each part right now. First up, we have the CPU, the AMD Ryzen 5 9600X, latest Zen 5 architecture, 6 cores, 5.4 GHz boost, 65 watts, scores 88 out of 100 in gaming benchmarks, handles every modern game without bottlenecking this GPU. Same CPU as our cheapest AM5 build. It's the right chip at this price point and it's not changing. For the CPU cooler, we have the Cooler Master Hyper 212 RGB Black Edition. Same cooler across all our AM5 builds, keeps the 9600X cool and quiet at stock speeds. For the motherboard, we have the ASRock B650M Pro RS Wi-Fi. Same board as our cheapest AM5 build, most affordable reputable B650 on the market. Wi-Fi built in, M2 slot, PCIe 4.0. Same BIOS note as before, however. Any board purchased new today almost certainly ships already compatible with the 9600X. If needed though, ASRock's BIOS flashback handles it with no CPU required. That guide will be linked in the description. Next up, we have the RAM, the Team Group T-Force Delta RGB 16GB DDR5 6000. Once again, we have 2 sticks of 8GB, dual channel DDR5, Expo support, 2 sticks always over 1, and it's the same kit across all of our AM5 builds. And for the storage, we have old reliable, the Kingston MV3 1TB NVMe. Same drive across all our builds. Note, however, a $55 promo was active at the time of recording, so check current pricing before buying. Base price is higher without it. Link in the description reflects current pricing. Next up, we have the GPU, the Gigabyte Eagle Overclock ICE RTX 5060 8GB. This is what's different from our cheapest AM5 build, and it's the most important upgrade. In testing, this card pushes 200 plus frames per second in competitive titles like CS2 and Valorant, and holds 85 plus frames per second in AAA games at high settings at 1080p. The same honest note at 8GB VRAM, however, is some heavy AAA titles at max texture settings are pushing limits. Esports players won't notice. However, for a build under $1,300 in 2026, this is the right call. The key advantage over the RX 7600 in our previous budget build, however, is the DLSS 4. In supported titles, that AI upscaling adds meaningful frame rate headroom that FSR simply can't match right now. And up next, we have the case, the Lian Li Vector V100R. Same case across all of our builds. This is my favorite case to build in. It's simple, it's cheap, and it's very, very easy to work with. The 4 RGB fans will be included. Just make sure you check for those when you purchase it. And next up, we have the PSU, the Corsair RM650E 650 watt. Same as our other builds, fully modular, 10-year warranty, and as always, do not cut corners on your power supply. Next up, we have performance. So what does this build actually do? Well, gaming at 1080p, this is the sweet spot. 85 plus frames per second average at high demanding settings in AAA titles, well above 200 frames per second in esports titles. For a 1080p 144Hz monitor, this build is an excellent match. With DLSS 4 enabled in supported titles, those numbers climb significantly, pushing 1080p builds into territory that previously required more expensive hardware. Gaming at 1440p, however, is possible at medium to high settings. The GPU starts to show its limits around 1440p Ultra, but remains playable in most titles. This is primarily a 1080p build. For video editing, the 9600X handles 1080p timeline editing smoothly. And for streaming, the NVENC encoder handles OBS at 1080p without touching frame rates. DLSS 4 support in streaming tools is an added bonus. So how does this build compare to our cheapest AM5 build at $1,152? The one change is the GPU, as mentioned before. The RX 7600 versus the RTX 5060. That's a $100 price difference that gets you Blackwell architecture and DLSS 4. If you play supported titles, the AI upscaling closes the gap to cards that cost significantly more. If you play mostly esports titles, save the $100 and grab our cheapest AM5 build instead. Both GPUs will be linked below. So for the total, we have $1,263.91 with the current promos. You'll want to check the storage pricing before buying. A $55 promo was active at the time of this recording that may not be live when you watch this. However, links will be in the description. This has been Building with Tyler. My name is Tyler. Hopefully I didn't waste your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.